The Brave Queen Esther, based on the Book of Esther, chapters 110. A long time ago, in a land called Persia, there was a beautiful and kind young woman named Esther. She was Jewish, one of God's chosen people, but she lived far from her homeland. Esther had been raised by her cousin Mordecai, who loved her like his own daughter. In the palace of King Xerxes, a search began for a new queen. The king's officials looked for the most graceful and kind young women from across the land, and guess who was chosen? Esther. She was so kind and lovely that the king placed a crown on her head and made her queen of Persia. But Esther kept a secret. She didn't tell anyone she was Jewish, just as Mordecai had asked. One day, an evil man named Haman, one of the king's top officials, got very angry because Mordecai wouldn't bow down to him. Haman was so mad that he made a terrible planet just to hurt Mordecai, but to destroy all the Jews in the kingdom. He tricked the king into signing a law that said all the Jews would be gone forever. Oh no. When Mordecai heard about the law, he was heartbroken. He told Esther, "You must speak to the king and save our people." But going to the king without being invited could be dangerous for a queen. Esther was afraid, but she prayed and fasted for 3 days, and asked others to pray too. Then she bravely said, "If I perish, I perish." She put on her royal robes, took a deep breath, and went to see the king. The king welcomed Esther and asked what she wanted. Esther invited the king and Haman to a special dinner. At the second dinner, Esther revealed her secret. "I am Jewish, and someone is trying to destroy me and my people." The king was shocked and furious. "Who would do such a thing?" Esther pointed to Haman. "It's him!" The king ordered that Haman be punished, and he made a new law to save the Jewish people. People celebrated with joy and thankfulness. They remembered Queen Esther's courage every year with a special holiday called Purim, where they share food, give gifts, and thank God for his protection. Moral of the story: even when we're afraid, God can use us in big ways. Like Esther, we can be brave, stand for what's right, and trust God's plan no matter what.